We've come a long way. How so? Because we have just what we need. It's simply a case of using it to our advantage now. Then, do you mean there is a discrepancy somewhere? The crucial point is, the victim had been prohibited from consuming anything but water when he was shot. That fact has not yet been brought to the court's attention. He's right. Thinking about Dr. Wilson's circumstances at the time of the incident puts that particular statement in a totally different light. Always keep your eye on the progress of the battle. That's the only sure way to win. Feel like I need to present evidence either on this statement, because he wouldn't be dining all by himself because he's not allowed to eat that steak. Here, let me try this.
Yes!
Well, I think,
About what are you wittering, lad? Call yourself a lawyer?
I wish I could. But first and foremost here, I'm the accused. Ryunosuke. Everyone stumbles on their words occasionally. Under the circumstances, I wouldn't worry about it. Thanks, Kazuma. I could see it quite clearly in that cross-examination you just carried out. When you raised your hand straight up like that, so purposefully, you knew exactly what it was you wanted to say. Don't feel like you have to choose your words carefully. Just say what you're thinking. All right, and thanks for the advice. Korakuro-san, this is a medical report card belonging to the victim.
Ah, I see, and I don't see. What of it, boy?
Comparing what is written on this report card with your witness statement, something clearly doesn't add up.
Objection!
Objection, dear me. Have you forgotten my words so soon, you amateur? Sorry, what? You are not to interrupt court proceedings with your amateurish drivel. But... Let's see if I can explain in words you might understand. It was after 2 p.m. in the afternoon when the victim was murdered at the restaurant. Whatever he may or may not have done before that time is completely irrelevant. But that... Remember, Ryunosuke, you don't have to use clever language or fancy words. Just make your point. Your Excellency, I believe we're finished here. There is surely no need to prolong this trial further. The witness testimonies the court has heard have been clear and concise. This medical report card has no bearing on the matter at all, for the simple reason that there is no one else besides this pale-faced pupil. This medical report card has nothing to do with the case? Do you really believe that? What? That outburst have petrified me, boy. Of course I believe it. How could it possibly be relevant? Perhaps because Hada Clinic, which issued the report card, is a dental clinic. A dental clinic? Is that supposed to mean something to me? Perhaps if I told you that the victim had just had a tooth extracted?
Ugh. What's this now?
And furthermore, if I told you that as a result the victim had been forbidden from eating.
Just what are you trying to say, cadet? He had orders not to eat, so what?
It's all written up in here. No food or drink other than water for 3 hours post-procedure while anesthesia wears off.
What? No, that can't.
Korekuda-san.
What, boy? What?
As you just heard, when he was killed sometime shortly after 2 p.m., the victim couldn't have been eating anything at all.
No!
Additionally,
There's more? More? Can I have some more, please? The music? This Aoichi mofo? Get his ass, boy.
we got this.
There's more.
You have assured the court with unwavering self-confidence that the victim was dining alone. But that cannot be possibly the case. Because the victim, as we now know, had just had one of his teeth extracted and was still experiencing the effects of the anesthetic.
Oh!
Expertly done, partner. Oh shit!
Objection!
What is this nonsense? You little upstart!
These are baseless accusations. Just look at this photographic evidence.
You can clearly see the plate of food at the victim's table.
Objection! Objection!
Use your head. That's the very discrepancy we're talking about. Or can't you follow the logic?
How dare you?
I think it's fair to say that the tables in this restaurant case have turned.
Oh!
Wouldn't you agree, Ryunosuke? Yes, most definitely. So, having just undergone some dental surgery, the victim was unable to eat. Which leaves one very crucial conundrum. Who, in fact, was eating the pictured beef steak? The court will hear the opinion of the defense on this new puzzle. I assume you're ready, counsel? Counsel? That means me, doesn't it? All right, the answer to this question is going to be pivotal. This is the start of you turning this trial around. Show them what you're made of.
Yes!
Got it. So, the person eating the steak at the victim's table must have been the two witnesses, an as yet unknown third party. Obviously, it can only have been someone else who was sitting at the professor's table.
Objection!
Objection! You will not let this go, will you? There was no such person.
Yes! Yes!
There was, because I saw her. When the incident occurred, we know that the victim couldn't have been eating anything. Yet we have evidence of a half-eaten steak on his table. Therefore, the only logical conclusion is that there was somebody else there eating it. We have strong evidence to support our assertion. It's clear that these witness testimonies are unreliable. If the court decides to push through a ruling at this stage, we will lodge a formal complaint with the Ministry of Justice and pursue a fair retrial relentlessly.
Kazuma. Are you insane? You would take on the government?
Don't worry, counsel. I have no issue with you.
What do you mean?
I have issue with them. Those two witnesses in the stand.
What are you talking about?
We have demonstrated with evidence that the victim was not alone. So, if it now turns out that the two of you deliberately lied when giving your testimonies, obviously you will be charged with perjury.
Oh! Perjury?
And, since this is a murder trial, you will also be deemed complicit in the killing.
Complicit in murder? No!
Ha! We got you.
Me?
Rat slam.
Negative! There was no mention of this at the tactical meeting. I was just following orders. That's right! As the man says! Just say you never saw the gentlewoman. That's what they, told us. Oh! What?
What did you just say, Korakuda-san?
No!
You were just following orders?
Now hold on, lad. I was,
Say you never saw the gentlewoman. When you say gentlewoman, do you mean you saw the victim with the lady from overseas?
Hoggle you.
what?
Objection!
What is the meaning of all of this? These witnesses gave false statements? Is this true, you pair? Just one simple slip of the tongue.
Oh shit! Order! Order! Counsel, explain what is going on here. It's painfully clear now. You tried to prevent these witnesses from telling the truth.
Absolutely not.
The prosecution knows nothing of this. Then who's behind this? Who tried to make you keep your mouth shut?
Well,
That's classified.
the baby. Oh my
I like how the baby is just there.
That's not how that works. Where's the judge to stop these things?
That's classified.
So you're prepared to be tried as a conspirator to this murder, are you?
You wouldn't. This can't be happening.
Ryunosuke. Judging from the way they're reacting to this, I'd say they were sworn to silence by someone with considerable influence. However, I don't believe Ouchi had any idea about it. What are you saying? I mean, to wield that kind of influence? There are only a handful of possibilities. It could have only been the government. The military? Or the police, I suppose. Well, any ideas about who might be behind this? If we can affirm who tried to silence these witnesses, then we can continue our pursuit. So we need to name whoever it was that tried to make the witnesses keep their mouths shut. Of course, we'll need evidence before we make any firm accusations. Evidence that proves whoever it really was did wield his or her power here. But how? How can we possibly... Remember how we made progress before? Before? We examined this piece of evidence in more detail and found a new clue as a result. Oh yes, that's right. Well, that's not the only piece of evidence we have, is it? We need to re-examine everything and make sure there's nothing we've missed. There's no time to lose. I want answers. If it's proven that these witnesses have been manipulated, I assure you the penalty will be severe.
Please wait, Your Excellency. I had no idea about any of this. I swear to every Shinto god. I knew nothing.
And what does the defense have to say about all this?
Well, Your Excellency, no time to think. I'm just gonna have to close my eyes and shout out the first name that comes into my head.
Besides the prosecution, the only person with the necessary influence to manipulate the witnesses is... I want to say it's the head waiter.
What the hell would he be considered a conspirator? It was all conspire. A conspired to murder somebody and conspired to cover up in a later event are two different acts. This person over there is the world's worst lawyer. Don't do this. This is so tragic.
Besides the prosecution, the only person with the necessary influence to manipulate the witnesses is... It's gotta be... But would the head waiter have that kind of influence? Ah, no, I don't... No, he wouldn't. Oh, wait. It would be a... Yo, Mystic. Question. The pronunciation of this name, is it Iesa or... Is it Iesa Nosa? Because I've been saying Iesa, but I think it's Iesa, right?
Yes!
There. What do you make of that? I think, counsel, that you may want to close your ears as well as your eyes. Otherwise, the size of disappointment in the courtroom may very well deafen you.
If you feel you must close your eyes in a crisis, might I suggest you keep your mouth shut next time too? Otherwise, I may have to use the influence I have in this courtroom to shut it permanently. Oh no!
I don't know what it is about that prosecutor exactly, but he really makes me wince in pain sometimes. Yes, you have. In Japanese is E. Okay, Iesa, Iesa. Who's the dude that's left of the head waiter? That's the guy that died. And oh, it'd be Ryusuke, not Ryu. Oh, right. Okay, Ryusuke. Damn, the judge didn't have to roast you that badly. That's an old pun. Oh, is it? I don't have a great deal of influence myself, but believe me, I can find other ways to make you keep your mouth shut as well.
Oh! All right, don't get angry. I'll think again.
There must be a clue somewhere in all that evidence in the court record. Actually, now that I think about it, there might be some pieces of evidence I haven't thoroughly examined yet. And what does the defense have to say about all this? Well, Your Excellency? No time to think. I'm just gonna have to close my eyes and shout the first name that comes into my head. All right, let's try this again. Oh, shit. Damn. I needed to look at the court record before we got to this point again.
Lul. Shit.
The first prosecutor in the first Ace Attorney games is Winston Payne, so Winston Payne is a pun off of that. He also had the same character model as this one. Oh, really? That's cool. Medical professor at Imperial Yume University. He's an authority in forensic medicine and Kazuma's mentor. Let's try this. I should have looked at the court record first. I fucking derped on that. But if it's not it, we still got 3 tries. We still got 3 tries.
Yes!
There. What do you make of that? Hold on. Let me look at the court record. he's gonna roast me again. Oh. Okay. Let's look at everything. So we looked at the medical report card. Let's further examine this. Ah, here we go. This plan of the restaurant raises a number of questions, I think. Definitely. It's supposed to show the relative position of everything in the moments following the incident. But there's nothing to show the woman you say you saw there. Exactly. And that's not all. Look here in the upper left where it says kitchen. Oh yes. What of it? No one would use those complicated characters to write kitchen. Especially not if they were in a hurry. You mean you don't remember those characters yourself, don't you? Study harder, Ryunosuke.
Kanji's tough.
Wait, who drew the map? I think it was the waiter. Okay, never mind. I thought I missed something.
Study your kanji, Ryunosuke.
No, okay. I think...
Don't roast me.
I know, dude. I'm getting roasted by the judge, bro. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Right? Okay. Wanted to double check. Alright, so it's not this. It's not this. Let's examine... photograph of the victim. Hmm. No, it's nothing here. Let's examine this. Victim, John H. Wilson, male, British, time of death, 19th November, shortly after 2 p.m. Cause of death, single bullet, fired at close range, fatal hemorrhage from pectoral, ballistic trauma, no exit wound, bullet did not pass through the body. Ah, the symbol of Yume University. Every student wears this pin with pride. It's funny, but most emblems seem to be either round or rectangular. I like the spike design, even though it doesn't really make any sense. Although, it does cause problems. Lots of students end up cutting their fingers on their badges. Perhaps it was the idea of one of the founders, a sharp pin for a sharp mind or something? Okay, no. What am I missing? Oh, hold on. I haven't been turning around all the items. Okay, hold on. Let me just double check this. My personal student number is engraved on the back here. That's what I forgot to do. I forgot to turn around those pieces of evidence. If you lose your pin, they won't accept you as a Yume student at the university. You may not come in, they say. Oh my god. Yeah, we are able to flip it. Okay, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I have an ad block coming up, so I'll be back in like 2 minutes.